Hey guys, it's time for our math lesson today. I was starting out with telling you that I changed it up a little bit today. I know I told you what you needed. You still need all those things. You still need your counters and your cup, and you need your notebook for what we're going to do today. But I changed it up because yesterday I noticed a lot of friends were doing a great job with the shake and spill and making your subtraction problems. So today I want to show you how the subtraction and addition kind of go hand in hand, and we're going to talk about some fact families today. Because subtraction we had done before, and we're still just going to stay between 0 and 5 today, but I wanted to show you how you take it one step further. And so for parents and for students, this is a way for you to take that practice of addition and subtraction when they get really good at it, but it's not just the same old every time we turn around. They're actually having to think and create problems rather than just being handed a problem and providing an answer or filling in a blank. So I wanted to show you, I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see what we're doing today. All right, so I have I have everything I will need today. We're going to do our traditional warm-up with our cards, so our Subottizing cards. So let's start with that. Make sure you can see it. Move this paper. It's really bright. And our last one for today. All right, so I'm going to go over those with you guys so you can see which ones you got. This was 4 on a tens frame. This was a rectangle. If you remember, we talked about the rectangle the other day. It has 2 sides that are short and 2 sides that are long. It still has 4 vertices, 4 corners. We have, this is 10. This is 2 whole hands. 5 and 5 is 10. This is 9. This is another way to see 9. I'm trying to get it where you can see it. So you have 3, 3, and then 3. This is 7. This is 6, and you can see there's 1 whole hand, and then you have 1 on this side. So 6, 5, and 1 is 6, and that is 4. So that's how you would use the Subottizing cards. You can still use them. You could do the whole set if you wanted. It still doesn't take very long at all for us to do those. So that's always our warm-up. So for today, what you need your numbers. Now, I told you the other day that you could make, like I have these little tiny Post-it notes, and so I made an extra set of numbers just in case I ever need them. I have it. So I have 2 sets of numbers. I have my shake and spill counters, and I have my notebook, and at the top of my notebook I wrote shake and spill fact families. So that's what we're working on today. And so in your math supplies, you have a number bond sheet. It looks just like this, a number bond sheet. So you're going to have that out. You also have, for parents, a quick reference guide is your fact family bond. So I'm just going to put mine to the side. And that just kind of helps you see for each fact family what the numbers are, what the bonds could be. So for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this over for just a minute. I'm going to do my shake and spill like normal. So we're only working within 5. So I'm going to, look at my number bond that I have. So I know without a shadow of doubt, I have 5 counters. But I have 2 red and 3 white. So I have 2 red and 3 white. So on my fact family or number bond sheet, what I would do is I would fill in, put the 5 at the top, just like that, with my 2 and my 3. So there's my 3 white and my 2 red. Well, that seems pretty easy, but now I've got my numbers for my number bond. Now I need to switch over, and I'm going to slide them over just a little bit so we can still see them. So let's do the addition part first. So I have 2 and 3 with a 5. So in my book, what I would do is I would start and I would say, in my book, I would draw exactly what I see. I would put a 5, and then I put 2 lines, and I put 2 and 3, just like that. So you're drawing exactly what you see with the number bond, exactly what you see. Then I would draw a little line, just like that. Because below that line, I'm going to show the different ways that we could use this as an addition problem. So first, I know that I'm going to equal 5. No matter what I do, it's going to equal 5. So I'm going to start here. What's the first number? The first number of reds. How many reds did we have? We had 2. So I'm going to make a 2. And then underneath it, I'm going to draw 2 red counters. Because remember, we're all about showing our work. So 2. Now, for addition, I'm going to make that plus sign, just like that. And we're going to be working with these numbers for a few minutes, so you don't have to change anything out. 2 plus, how many white did I have? 3. So I'm going to make a 3, and then I'm just going to, remember how I drew the other ones because we didn't have a way to color it in? Equals 5. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. That's one member of my fact family with the numbers 5, 2, and 3. So that's one. So what if I swapped places with the white and the red? Well, now I've got a new problem to write. I start with my 3 this time. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So I'm actually going to draw a little bit of a line so you can see my problems a little bit better. That's just to help me stay organized. So with our fact family of 5, 3, and 2, I can make 2 addition sentences. I can say 2 plus 3 equals 5, or I can say 3 plus 2 equals 5. Those are our 2 addition sentences. Anytime you have a number bond with 3 numbers, you're going to get 2 addition and 2 subtraction, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. So our number bonds haven't changed. Our number bond hasn't changed. We're still working with the numbers 5, 2, and 3. Still working with those numbers. So now I've got my 2 addition numbers for fact families. Now I need to do my 2 subtraction numbers. Well, how does that work? I don't know how to do that. Well, you start with the number you are given. We know, just like we did yesterday with our subtraction,